So how have you used the archives as part of your project?
Well, I used the archives as part of the project in many different ways, really, because the focus was design, and design is a very broad-based activity. So I focused primarily on a couple of case studies which are integrated. One is the world-famous Trim phone, iconic design of the 60s, and associated advertising with that. So we've done two case studies, one on each for those. And we've used the archive in all sorts of ways. We've studied, for example, the history of the design process itself, how the key decisions were made, how the designer was commissioned, where the major inputs were to the design brief, who oversaw the project, and how the good old GPO dealt with it structurally. So it's been a very rich project from that point of view. And on the advertising side and image side, there's an awful lot of two-dimensional imagery for advertising, artwork, photography and so on in the archive, and we've used that very rich mix as our primary source and have analysed it. We have a focus and a particular interest on what we call the woman with the telephone in bed syndrome, and we're delighted to see there are many examples of that, all very rooted in attitudes to women in the 60s and 70s, so we've really gone to town with analysis on that.